Hi everybody, this is my experimental deep sand bed tank, and today we're going to talk about my loaches that are in here. I purchased these as golden zebra loaches, but somebody suggested that they looked like yo-yo loaches, which they do, but I thought no, they're definitely not yo-yo loaches. Yo-yo loaches have a very distinct pattern on them when they're juveniles, at least, as they tend to grow. Those patterns tend to change and spread out and look a little more abstract, but when they're young you get a very clear yo-yo marking. I have found a few examples, so I will show you exactly what I mean by looking at these. And you can see where there's the Y, and then the sort of negative space creates the O with the dark center, and then there's another Y, and then another sort of negative space O with a dark center. You don't necessarily see it immediately, but once you see it, you can't not see it. It's very clearly the word yo-yo. In fact, it looks like yo-yo. You can almost see a third Y at the end of that. It looks like Y-O-Y-O-Y. But they get called yo-yo loaches, and as I was looking around for examples, I found those very clear examples of yo-yo loaches, but I also found some very clear examples of young yo-yo loaches that did not have that super distinct yo-yo pattern on the side of them. I found a lot of them that had a very similar but not exactly the same kind of pattern, and a lot of them looked very much like these. A few of these actually have almost the Y patterning but without the O. And so it makes me wonder if I didn't get some mislabeled yo-yo loaches. I don't really know how to tell the difference other than the markings, and the markings look so similar that that doesn't do me a whole lot of good either. I will say these do have a bit of a golden sheen to them, and I would imagine if you got them in any kind of tannin stained water at all, they would have very much of a golden appearance to them, or a golden color. So I don't know. I'm going to continue calling them the golden zebra loaches. That's what I purchased them as, and as of yet I have no real way to determine whether they are yo-yos or the golden zebra loaches, so we're going to go with what I purchased them as. So I don't know, I would love to hear your opinion. If you think you know what they are, or if you've got some sort of way of telling the difference, let me know. I would love to find out, because I hate having misidentified fish in my tank where I shoot years worth of video calling them one thing and I finally find out that no, that's something else altogether. I did that with my Petricola catfish. I had a lot of people early on tell me that they were not petricolas, they were in fact lucipinnis, and I insisted that since I bought them under the name of petricola, that they were clearly petricolas. I think the fish store knows more than you do, you know. And as time went on, I slowly began to realize that they're not getting any bigger, so they very obviously are definitely petricola. I mean lucipinnis, and not the petricola that I purchased them under. So you can buy mislabeled fish even from, you know, good high quality fish stores, and these came from PetSmart or Petco. I honestly don't even remember which at this point. Either Petco or PetSmart is where I got these golden zebra loaches, so the idea that they might be mislabeled yo-yos is not out of the question at all. Again, I just have no way of positively identifying or telling them apart. Awesome fish though. I'm just growing them out in this tank. Once they get a little bit bigger, they're going to get moved over into a 55, where they will be in the company of a lot of other loaches in my gourami tank. I just want to make sure they're big enough that the striped Raphael catfish that's living in that tank does not eat them. So they're getting there. It won't be too much longer, but I really do enjoy watching them swim around in this tank, and so I'm not in any real hurry to get them out of here. But if you look at the one there now, well, there's a whole pile of them there now, but you can almost see what I mean with the Y's on the side if you haven't spotted that already while you've been watching these fish swim around. There's definitely some markings in there that remind me of those Y shapes. So there you go. Let me know what you think. I'd be curious to hear your opinion. So thanks for watching this one. Don't forget, I do a live stream every Friday and Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you ring that bell. That way you don't miss any spur of the moment or surprise updates. You never know what I'm going to do. So thanks for watching this one. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you real soon in the next one.